Here come the Aces off and running. A'ja Wilson, how is that ankle? Looks fine there. Bucket in the back.
Breonna Taylor's mother, and here we see these women saying her name as they play today.
Here's to Shields. Spinning away. Not enough on it. Rebound, Wilson. Looking to trigger the break for Vegas. Bill Lambier telling us he's excited about the energy and the speed Danielle Robinson brings to their team. As Wilson, that's a tough off. Rebound, Karam's back to Las Vegas. A chance for Wilson, raising up and finishing. A steal and a chance here for Vegas. A'ja Wilson nearly had it poked. Instead, it's Hamby who lays it in.
Young, only 33 years old. She feels like she's got a lot of basketball left in front of her, but consider the injury. An ACL, a meniscus.
Here comes Angel. Good look to Wilson, who squeezes it in. 5-point Vegas lead. That jumper is good. A'ja Wilson.
Not going to last.
This game is tied at 71. The double-digit third-quarter deficit erased as Angel. Topper's jumper, no. Wilson the board. Lindsay Allen flings it down the floor, and the bunny hop bucket.
So good the last few possessions in their early offense.
A'ja Wilson just given a free lane. Nobody steps up, and Wilson takes the front. McCautry carving through. Nice vision there to A'ja Wilson.
References in next game.
Oh, for sure. A'ja Wilson's jumper, it feels like everything is automatic from Wilson and McCautry.
Post touch for Wilson. Gets it to go. Plus, and a heartbreaking loss to a game where, powered by A'ja's Wilson. Wilson knocks it down.
Good answer by...
Fouled out. Tough pass. And Vegas stays.
And you can see being rewarded for the way that she runs the floor and being able to finish for this team.
Lindsay Allen wants to go inside and forced to go up for Wilson. Nice move. Hamby on the block, finishes again.
All of sports to be in trying to protect against the virus of this opportunity to be on the floor, and names that maybe you haven't heard of in the WNBA. We have so much to take care of your body mentally and physically to be prepared.
A'ja Wilson certainly has been on the top of her game.
Boy, they make that look easy, don't they? To Rossi and Griner.
A'ja Wilson out the screen for McBride. Wilson, tough shot. And beyond the switch with Griner. Nice bounce pass inside, and Wilson supplied against Indiana. Sugar Rogers gets the screen. Her three is pure.
Detail all very much on point tonight for Phoenix.
Fade away by Wilson. Soft touch. Wilson spins around the defense and forced to deal with in the wobble. Griner wide open. Can't hit the warm-up like jumper. Long pass ahead from Wilson. And the jumper falls in, and this is a nice little spurt. Robinson works inside. Out to Wilson. And another jumper's good. A'ja. Rossi has it out of the timeout. Looking for the cutting Vaughn. It's not.
Analysts and colleagues picking Brittany Griner to be MVP this Angel.
Like you said, held her 1 for 7 in the first half. A'ja Wilson somehow gets it to go. Nice tip by Wilson into the hands of McBride. Long two. McCautry nails the triple.
You will see this a lot. A'ja Wilson isolated on one side of the floor, and that's the reason.
Allen's jumper as Vegas takes.
So young and inexperienced that they will be inconsistent with their play, and it's not just game to game. As everybody's scouting report, she's having different defensive looks
this season in Bradenton, and we continue to hear. Tried for the repost, instead Allen finds Wilson. Beautifully done by a close quarters two-woman game that didn't bear fruit there for Duke and Agumbawale. Jackie Young lays good hands by Duke. Swords puts it in.
in their transition or secondary because they're struggling in the half court. Asia Wilson is not.
From action after a loaded week of action, and I'm surprised he hasn't gotten to it sooner.
Is that saying you like it?
Yeah, I'm saying I'll even split a playing time. Asia Wilson stops wisely, banks it in, plus the foul. Score, great box out from Hamby.
Seen a few possessions now where they've been really good box outs by the Vegas Aces.
Lindsay Allen hits the jumper.
Well, you knew coming off the timeout that the ball was going here. It's to make her guard on the defensive end. She's responsible for half the points for the Aces. It's the best three-point shooting team in the league. Washington hanging on to their lead, but Asia Wilson blocking it away, in for two for MVPs. And Wilson. Oh.
Here comes Angel McCautry racing down the floor. Wilson, good hands in traffic to finish. For Edge. Sydney Weiss with all 5 points thus far for the Sparks.
Done a good job with that. They just haven't been able to make their shots fall.
Good find. McBride to a wide open Wilson. For Bill Lampier.
I'm sure you do. I just a lot of ills.
Wilson gets it to drop. Today is day 2 of 6 straight days of doubleheader on the ESPN family of networks. For still a part of the TNT broadcast doing this. I mean, really awesome stuff. You think about the grind of just how many games there are, but other elements of the grind taken away are really good. Tied at 64, Wilson banks it in.
The LA Sparks that got an opportunity as a result of a player opting not to play is Christy Tolliver. It's getting really physical on this end of the floor, Rye.
Wilson puts it in. Too strong. Rebound Wilson, her ninth. 71-70, LA in front. 5:20 to go in the fourth. Wilson's jumper, you bet. Quite find the angle to get it to her. Wilson, a deep 2 is good. Extending it a little further and force the pass into Hamby. McCautry with 3 to shoot. McCautry gets it to Wilson for the bucket and the foul.
Allen leaves it for Wilson and hit. This is the shot from close range. Nice pass to Wilson. Trying to get more touches here in the final minutes of the first quarter. Wilson wants the ISO. That hits the... Young feeds Wilson again. Pass inside to Hamby.
Hey.
It goes by the defense with McCautry into Wilson. The spin. Oh, Dowie B. Clarendon.
House down in that part of the paint. One bit.
Trigger Rogers to Asia Wilson. Nice pass inside. And the lay-in goes for Wilson. Well, 10-point game. Jones has it stripped. Wilson doing all she can to carry the team for now. Robinson down the lane and puts it in for... Wilson wants it, and the double comes. Young with a long 2. Sticks. But Amanda Zowie B picked up her 4th foul. It was a 10-point New York advantage. Trying to gain some ground.
Especially with Amanda Zowie B still on the sidelines with her 4th foul.
Wilson. Clarendon drives the lane. Blocked by Wilson.
Line extended. But they're very conscientious of where she is with the basketball.
Wilson into the shot clock, somehow gets it. The 7-year veteran out of Cal makes it a 4-point game. Back to Wilson, puts it. They give it to Wilson. Inside, pulls up. Vegas takes the lead. 6.9 to play. Timeout New York for MVP campaign.
Nice job in stepping in to that elbow area inside the paint where she was able to, hard work there.
Silky smooth and...
But we waited so long. First, shout out to Taj McWilliams-Franklin, one of my favorites. Another easy interior basket. I would agree with that.
Only time you've ever agreed with me. Asia Wilson into double figures now. Alamo, the point guard's the only starter for Indiana who's not in double figures. And he was talking about how he's having to work and have since as Vegas is starting to flex its muscle. That's too easy for Asia.
Goes to the other side of the rim. Sylvia Fowles playing so much confidence early in this season. Oh no, someone's down.
Magnificent job with this Minnesota team. A lot of turnover from their title years. Asia Wilson.
Actually, they have these athletic training tables right here that are off camera, and she was just sitting there getting treatment from.
Blocked by Collier, but Asia's there to clean up.
Did you hear Asia Wilson?
Vegas not taking a lot of threes, but that's one of the sweet spots.
Sour cream in the recipe, and some people might do that, but that is the funniest part of that whole podcast.
Short. Here comes Asia. She's playing guard. Oh, Asia Wilson!
Her groove over the course of the last few games. Lindsay Allen out there now. Danielle Robinson will come in and completely change the pace of things as
shot clock winding down. Bill Lambier yells, shoot! McBride and McCautry each have 15 points. Point advantage as we hit 4 minutes to go. Asia Wilson, automatic.
Sneaks it out to the corner. Now Wilson. Wilson raises up and connects. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell lobbing it into the arms of Wilson. Vegas could hold for one, but they're on a break, so why not burn to the bucket? And others, as far as the actual composition of the roster goes. Asia Wilson burrows in and able to. Hamby leads the way with 8. Here's Wilson. Yeah, that's too easy.
in her career, Angel's a 29% three-point shooter. She's over 50% on the season, not forcing things.
Nice foul. Here's Wilson. Nice little rhythm dribble to separate it.
Post, they are going to play inside out.
Wilson shovels it out. Young, her jumper is smooth. Right now, an early favorite for Sixth Woman of the Year. Asia Wilson gets it to drop.
Career low in turnovers per game for Angel.
What a nice set run there. And still so deep, so talented. Looking for their 8th straight win. McCautry through the lane, forces it in. Angel McCautry. Wilson kicks it. Allen through the lane, curls it in, but it's blocked. Wilson keeps it alive for Robinson, who buries the jump.
By Azure Stevens, then to gather and make the pass. Finally something easy.
3 to shoot here for Chicago. Quigley has to hoist, rejected by Wilson. To shoot, Vandersloot gets denied, wanted the
second start of the season as she was sidelined earlier. And she tested positive for COVID. Wilson in traffic, catches that one, spins around, and Wilson coming up with the rebound.
Game right here. She's going to go into a dribble handoff for Kayla McBride. Very well.
And Swords saw Danielle Robinson right behind her to pick it up. Wilson spin around in the... One of the differences you're seeing in WNBA, was curious to see how his team would respond, is knocking down.
And then he gets switching on everything.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, McBride's been awesome. She's hit threes, she's hit runners, floaters.
So of the 144 players,
Sammy Whitcomb gets denied by Asia Wilson.
Who's trying to get in front, push her out. Look at the intention. Beautiful view to get an open look.
That jumper rolls off. Wilson, the rebound, puts it in. There's still going to be a lot of work to be done for Seattle or any team that wants one of those top seeds. As Wilson playing without Sue Bird because of a bone bruise in her knee. Nice find. Wilson to Rob in these situations where I'm getting this attention.
And her players working off of her, cutting to the basket there. Swords goes into the right side, puts her.
2-for-1 opportunity for Vegas, and Wilson so smooth. 12th turnover for Seattle. Wilson.
Team, they will wear you down physically throughout the course of the game.
Asia Wilson with the second and third quarters after a tightly played first. Here's Wilson. Wilson bodies in and lays it home. Speaking of the paint, Wilson with another.
Make a lot of threes, very timely when they make them, but look at Asia Wilson on a pin first 2 shots, which is a good sign for Gray. There's a lot of really good Notre Dame guards in this game.
The year coming down with the rebound and going downhill was Lindsay Allen. And there, Dan Beige is not with the team this year. Swords and Wilson have been 4th season. They'll be celebrating
To not have to rush. Starts crossing on the baseline. They like to isolate the block.
the face tonight for Dallas on 36 attempts.
Well, they're doing a good job in their 2-man game of getting the switch, because that's what Las Vegas is doing. Fantastic for Dallas. It's exciting to watch her.
Wilson at the free throw. Pretty still struggling in this first quarter. They're 1 for 6 from the floor, back the other. Quite honestly, it's tough to compartmentalize the feelings and emotions because they're so platformed. They also know that as professional athletes,
Wish I could have taken mine with me everywhere I traveled the last 30+ years.
right?
You know?
Yeah.
There is a reason why we don't have time. I mean, if you want, we don't have time.
Whoa, did you see that rejection there from Asia Wilson? Asia Wilson said, I don't have time for you to bring that up my way. For some outside shots as this one intercepted by Asia Wilson. And look at the 6. How did she and the staff correct?
Well, she never yelled at us, I can tell you that.
Wilson going against Brianna Turner. Phoenix looking to win its 4th straight game and 10th this year. Wilson powers up and gets to the side.
Right, you made a good point there. Griner and Hartley were really key. It's never too far.
Young with space, drains it. Angel McCautry the rebounds. Right back to Wilson, had a step up. Young thought about the 3, gives it inside. Mismatch. And Wilson
to establish that inside game, which they're really good at, seeing if they can't get something going.
Penetrates, passes to Smith.
In and out away from the basket, trying to create some separation, and it feels, Sean, like she's got more than
Kayla McBride on the bench. She took off running out in the hallway.
Bob Premier. Working out Wilson. Oh, that's a good Swords hands. And here comes Lindsay Allen out of Notre Dame in her 3rd year. Wilson from 3rd. Allen, no. Fighting for the rebound. Bug loose on the rug. Carolyn Swords, double cup. And here comes Angel McCautry. out of Louisville. First overall pick back in 2009 by Atlanta.
His ability to rotate, and players aren't sitting on the bench. You know,
Ball game only a 2-point Las Vegas advantage. McBride faces up on her now. They let her repost here today. Nice dish inside, couple of pump fakes. Out with her with Charles McCautry. Asia
teams, the Aces, they're trying to move into that second spot in the playoff standings. The second to the last game of the season. Actually, the Aces
in quarter number 3. Rick Miller telling his team put their
she has the Las Vegas Aces competing to try to get one of those top 2 spots.
again this season.
No, I think it's got to belong to the Erica Hamby.
Hamby will lead is still 13. Oh, Wilson, what a move.
Taylor McBride on the bench. She took off running out the hallway.
Mom Premier. Working out Wilson. Oh, that's a good.
Her recognized for the hard work that she has put in. She has spent so many years in the league as a defense touches.
Has not taken a shot in this game yet until now. Back in 2017 when Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner are the only 2 to come back. Asia Wilson in track.
And that she wanted her to walk on the court with that much confidence as she played in college. Now it's time for Asia Wilson to step up.
That gives you a guaranteed 4 or 5 days off probably. Wilson into 44. Las Vegas was leading. Atlanta has actually gotten a little bit better, got closer here.
Well, the energy Monique Billings brings inside, and Atlanta getting on the boards. Yeah, that's what Asia Wilson's got to do.
Lori Johnson, her second block of the game. Strong move to the hole with the left hand.
Last 4 games, they have given up over 400 points. Has the Fever defense. Asia Wilson put her head down and took it right to Natalie. Overall consensus pick, like Asia Wilson certainly was.
But look at the roster that Jackie Young was playing. There, she was in the run for Rookie of the Year, but has fallen a little bit short of that race over the last.
Nice roll to the basket by Wilson. Asia with the steal. Does she have enough time? What a play. Finally. And then a foul called on and missed it. 20-point lead is down to 2. Asia off glass. We could go from a 2 seed to a 5 in a flash, so he wants to keep his foot on the pedal.
Kelsey Mitchell, Vegas shut down the basket defensively, and there's Wilson again. She'll be in playoff mode, but to have Jordan Canada with the experience she has gotten this year and how she's played in stretches is important. When she's feeling it like this, you have a choice to make in how to guard her.
Asia Wilson's first shot.
Just get a body on them and box out. They are very active on the glass.
Oh, that's a great feed right where
Dish after this matchup tonight.
They might say some things during the game as well. Wilson this time with the nice pass.
Significant time, making the tough decision to leave Atlanta.
She has 11 points and 3 assists, but Vegas is down by 4 to McBride. And a nice feed right into Asia. Highly unusual for this team, and they've made 5 of them, which is the most they've had for any and a half this year. Oh my goodness. Well, they will be the #1 seed because they would have beaten Seattle twice. Crucial game for both in playoff position jockeying. Oh, that'll work.
Not so tonight. They have been out-rebounded by Minnesota. It's giving them too many second-chance points.
Dantes right now on the bench, someone to give them a little more of a scoring punch.
Good double on Wilson. That let Danielle Robinson.
Seeing that a little bit in teams that, are locked into a 5, 6, 7, 8 position, can't move in. Her efficiency tends to drop a little bit in the second. 30 assists on 35 made field goals.
They averaged 20, so that is amazing.
Both these teams play with a high IQ. They're very good at recognizing mismatches. Now, her first. And here's Angel at the opposite. They became ball stoppers, and some of the wrong people were taking shots. And nothing but net. That gives you confidence. That like, this bucket's going in. We don't need a rebound. Allen inside. Most dangerous. Rebounding on the defensive end and then motoring through the middle of the floor. For 13, she has gotten those high percentage shots, 2 for 2 on the afternoon, 5 points, 4 boards for Vegas in 22 minutes of action. So they like to run horns when Jackie Young is on the top of the floor, and with Hamby and Asia Wilson across up Sykes. Picks up her dribble, needs some help. Seam.
Toughest perimeter defensive assignment, and on the offensive end, so efficient this year.
And one of the best defenders in the league as well. Angel McCautchen spinning on Russell. Now another chance, Asia. Middle Tennessee State, she led the country in scoring both her junior and senior years. As Asia Danielle Robinson, who plays it. Robinson goes at full speed. Terrific bounce pass.
Teams do end up meeting in the finals, and one of them could be, all right, how do we like the look of Mercedes Russell on Asia Wilson? That time,
Seattle back to a three-point advantage.
now Gary Kloppenberg gets to get a look with Magbagor as the primary defender.
Sugar, Rogers over to Asia Wilson. Nice. He did not expect that they would be near the top. He thought they'd be a middle-of-the-road team. Hamby does it.
How do you get out of a shooting funk? No such thing. She lives
In Canada. On the switch, Wilson had Canada on her and Barry.